my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Seeking Out Sunshine and another episode of Let Your Light Shine, where we step outside the pages of our coloring books and reconnect with our spirits, abandoning all the rules and confines of lines and borders, exploring the complete freedom of our favorite mediums with a weekly affirmation. So welcome or welcome back. My name is Ashley, and I am so glad you are here. We are going to pull a card from the Gabrielle Bernstein Super Attractor deck. This deck has been, all the artwork has been done by Michaela Ezra. And we're going to see what the universe wants to tell each of our beautiful souls this week. What do we need to reflect on or focus on? Maybe spend some time in our journals writing about. Today we're going to spend time in our art journals creating with this affirmation card, and just allow our spirits to have some freedom to explore, to play, and just have fun. Okay, I'm going to go with this top one. I know two fell out, but I feel like that one was what the universe wanted for us. So, appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. Appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. I love this. I love this image of this beautiful, it almost looks like watercolor. I definitely feel like I'm going to be using watercolor in my art journal, but appreciation is such an important part of our journeys. That moment that we can experience gratitude, not only in the moments that are going well for us, but in the moments where we are struggling, where we can still dig deep and find the appreciation for the little things. We really do dissolve blocks. My parents, when I was very young, instilled in both my sister and I a practice of gratitude. And we had gratitude journals and practices when we were young and wrote those things down every day. And some days it was just, I am here and I made it through the day. And what I discovered in that process of having to reflect on my appreciation every single day is that I actually started noticing so many things throughout my day that I was appreciative of, that I was grateful for, that I thought, what if I didn't have these things tomorrow? Is that when I would have been thankful for them? And we oftentimes have things happen in our life and we're like, man, I never knew that was the last time I was going to see that person, or that wasn't going to be part of my life anymore. And then we feel a different appreciation for them. But what if we start feeling that appreciation before any of that happens? What if we look at our day as just constant moments of beautiful gratitude for everything that is surrounding us, even while we're climbing our mountains? Because there's beauty in the climb. So let's get into our journals and let's see how this card can speak to our hearts. And I'll see you in a little bit. you enjoyed your art journaling time today. Appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. I believe that gratitude gives us space to heal. Gratitude unlocks the blocks that we have, and then we become a super attractor of abundance. Abundance in feeling, abundance in experiences, abundance in just overall, like what flows to us from the universe. And so on my page today, I started with the rainbow colors of paint because rainbows represent hope and new beginnings and good fortune. And gratitude equals good fortune and abundance. Because when we take time to think about the things we are grateful for and to tell people and the universe thank you and being grateful for what is in our lives, we unlock the blocks of fear and doubt and worry. And we become a super attractor. It's that whole idea of the law of attraction. You know, what you put out is what you get back. And if we focus more on our gratitude and the abundance that is in our life, more will flow in those spaces. I believe that we have to get rid of those blocks. Like I said, the fear, the doubt, the worries, those are all very low frequency emotions. And we need to shift to joy, love, and gratitude because those are the highest frequency emotions. And when we can live in those moments with those emotions, we experience life on a different plane. And it's not always easy. I'm not saying that. I think sometimes we have to choose the joy and the love and the gratitude and maybe even force it. I know right now, as we are navigating my mom's Alzheimer's, there's a lot of moments where my sister and I say, we just have to choose to find the joy and laugh, or we'll probably just cry. And so that's what we choose to do, is sometimes we choose to laugh in the moments that on the other side could very easily make us cry. But we want to continue to appreciate and find gratitude for the moments that we are having with our mom along the way. When we become so aligned with joy, when we become so aligned with love, gratitude will easily flow. And through that gratitude, we will create a life of abundance. And so this week, I would give you a few challenges if you so desire to take me up on them. The first one would be, I would encourage you to spend time every single day for the next 7 days to write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for from that day. It can be as easy as thanking a green light on your way to your destination, or maybe it's bigger than that. It's helping you just get through the day that has felt so dark. But whatever it is, find 3 to 5. And then spend time reflecting on your week, how those things change, how your spirit evolves from identifying those things, and what comes of it. Spend some time reflecting at the end of those 7 days on your gratitude journey. And I bet you'll go a little bit longer than 7 days. That's just my hunch. The second challenge is, I would like to challenge you to tell 1 to 3 people this week why you are immensely grateful for them. Maybe it ends up just being a stranger who holds the door for you at the grocery store or gets you a cart. And maybe it's something much bigger. But take the time to share out your gratitude and abundance to others as well. The last one is what I'm going to call a gratitude pivot. And that would be, as you go throughout your week and you face a challenge, or you are stressed, or you are in a moment of fear, doubt, or worry, you would take a pause and you would allow yourself a couple deep breaths, and you would identify right in that now moment 3 things that you are grateful for and say them out loud. Take 3 more deep breaths and see how your energy shifts, see how it changes, and see where your spirit is at that time. And lastly, this is for my fellow friends that are in the same stage of life that I am. And oftentimes we can't find we can't find the ability to fall asleep at night, and we have to shut our monkey brain off and find other ways to navigate. And so one thing that I have been doing is something I taught my kids when they were little, and it's called the ABCs of gratitude. And so when you are laying in bed and you just cannot calm your mind and your spirit to go to sleep, I would challenge you to go through the alphabet and find something you are grateful for every letter of the alphabet. If you want to challenge yourself even further, you can give yourself categories. Who is a person in my life I'm thankful for from every letter of the alphabet and so on. But try that if you are finding it hard to fall asleep this next week. I would really love to hear how these practices of gratitude shift your perspective and your energy this week. I hope that the week ahead is one full of beautiful abundance for each of you. I hope even in the stresses and the worries, you find moments to pause, to take a deep breath, and to name your gratitude out loud. I am grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for filling my heart with so much joy. Thank you for pouring into me in the countless ways that you do. I am sending you all my love and sunshine. Bye for now.